Today's video is brought to you by Big J's Woodchuck Chili, the logger's choice. Hey folks, Logger John here. It's January the 5th. It's Thursday. It's around 7:30 in the morning. And just out for a walk. We had a little bit of freezing rain last night. As you can see, the trees, the evergreens are got quite a bit of ice on them. The evergreens really took a beating this winter. A couple of weeks ago we had that big wet snowstorm and they were bent right down. We lost quite a few limbs. As you can hear, I'm clearing my throat. Still getting over a cold I had during the Christmas break. I'm feeling much better though. You can see the pine trees here, white pine trees, look at them. Bent right down. There's some limbs down there. I don't know if you can see them. That was from the other snowstorm we had there a couple weeks ago. I'm just out for a walk. I haven't made any wood cutting videos in a while. I did cut wood a couple times. I cut wood at the end of November. I cut a bunch, and I cut some last week. I think it was a week ago today I cut some, or maybe it was a week ago Friday, tomorrow. I can't remember. But as you can see, I got a pretty good stash of ash. Got 2 rows there. I just haven't been feeling like making a video lately. It wasn't wasn't the right conditions to make a video for some of this wood cutting. I'll show you. That's where I'm walking to. I'm just going to walk down there and show you what I was doing. It's about +1 Celsius right now. A little bit foggy. Look, I'll show you. A little bit foggy off in the distance. A little bit kind of a drizzle coming down. Kind of a light misty drizzle. I wouldn't even call it a drizzle, more like a mist, I guess. Kind of misty. But getting some wood cut. I'm hoping maybe to cut some more tomorrow and I can make a video. Got a good, like I said, I got a pretty good stash out. Gonna have to change my battery here, starting to die, of course. There's my dog. She's wanting to go for a walk. Hey pup, you want to go for a walk down to the woods? We lost most of our snow. Like 99% of it is gone. We had over a foot of snow, believe it or not. All that's left is a few snowbanks down by the yard there. There's a few snowbanks. There's I'll come back here. There's a big snowbank here. Well, what's left of it? A dirty snowbank. We had a lot of rain. Okay folks, I'm back here. My camera just died. Just put a new battery in. I'm just going to go for a walk here. Doesn't feel like it's +1 out. It says +1 when I left the house. Feels like it's maybe -1. Oh, there's my brush pile that I started. There's a bit of junk in there I'm going to burn. Old table and a chair, a couple old tables. Yeah, when I was coming out here last Friday skidding the wood, it was getting pretty muddy. But it's hard to believe how fast the snow went. It's crazy. I had to plow a road down here, and but it's muddy right here. It's mostly surface mud though. It's not like you're going to get stuck here. You can see the deer tracks where they walk through the mud. You can see where I had plowed a road down here. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed my Christmas special. It was a lot of fun making them. Well, there was two kind of Christmas specials. I did the Christmas quiz, and then I did the Christmas cooking show. You coming, Pop? Here she comes. I got a lot more ash to do. I got some big ash right here that are starting to die a bit. It's a tight fit through this gate with the loads when you're skidding out, but I was hoping that, like I said, to do some more wood tomorrow. There's about 4 or 5 more ash down here I want to get, but I was hoping the ground would freeze because it's kind of muddy right now. It's really bad right here. Look at that. Might be tough skidding through here. It was so good with all that when we had that snow and everything was frozen, but yeah, might have to really tough going through here. Huh. Tough getting through there. Unless that freezes. It's supposed to get cold tonight, I'm hoping. And it freezes hard enough. It's going to take quite a bit to freeze that pretty hard though. I think it was last Friday that I cut wood down here all day, skidded it out. See quite a bit of snow right there. See, I can start another brush pile down here. Because some of the trees fell into the field here, so I had to do something with the brush. I'll have to burn it someday. All the water here. This first stuff I cut was in here. It was really tough to get that out of there. Two of the trees were leaning back on the fence line. The property line is this right there. There's a house like right there. Neighbors. But the property line is right there. I had to put a rope on 2 of the trees, pull them out, pull them over. But the other day I think it was 16 ash that I cut down here and brought out, and it was tough cutting, tough going. It wouldn't have made a good video. There was just no room in here, and it was just frustrating. You can see it's a bit of a mess, but just all tops and limbs. Can't even see the stumps. There's a stump there. There's some stumps over there and here. They weren't even falling down really nice. They were getting hung up, and I was pulling them out of here. Two of them, a couple of them were leaning back on the fence. Well, the fence is it's not very good anyway, the fence, but I had to cut them down on the fence, over the fence, and bring them out. Wasn't fun, but we got it done, and there's about, like I said, there's 4 or 5 more down here to cut. Then of course I'm fighting all this buckthorn. You can see where I cut in there. There was some I brought out. It was just a battle all day to get that out of there, but we did it. I had a brand new chain on my 036, brand new chain. Just put it on the day before. And I started cutting in here. I was trying to make a little trail through here so I get back in there and get the trees out. And I hadn't even, the first little buckthorn that I cut, there was wire wrapped around the bottom of it. There was a bunch of old page wire in here. Brand new chain. First tree I cut, I hit wire. Not too bad. I just kind of grazed the wire before I saw the wire. So it didn't dull the chain too bad, but I did resharpen it, but kind of sucks, their brand new chain. There's a walk down here. I cut some down at the end here. You can see I cut some in here too. I cut 4 of them in here. They're all covered in vines. So I got 2 more. I got 2 there. I got 1 there left to cut. And I got 1 there. It's leaning back in that mess. This is all vines and a real mess. That one there I think will come out in the field, and then that one I'll just put back in there and try to pull it out. But we'll see, we'll play it by ear and see how it goes, how the road, if it freezes or not. Otherwise I'm going to have to wait, I guess. And I got a couple ash in there, small ones, 4 of them actually, but might be able to get 2. The other, there's a power line right there. Right there, there's a power line runs down through there, so. Come on, pup. And we got 2 bigger ones. No, let me see. Yeah, we got we got a couple in there, bigger ones. I got to get out. Down in here. These ones won't be too bad. You can hear the train. Well, I could hear the train. Well, this is a hickory, so I'm just going to leave that. But we have 2 ash, a big one and a smaller one. It's leaning on the fence line. You can kind of see the old fence right through there. I don't know. I'm gonna might have to put that out in the field and clean it up. The more I can leave, the more brush I can leave in the woods here, the better. I don't have to clean it out of the field. But I was looking at this one the last time I cut in here. I was looking at this ash. It's leaning over into that hickory. You can see it leaning in there. But I don't know. Probably the safer thing to do is to put it out in the field, out there. Cut some of this buckthorn out of here and put it out there. Let's see. I thought about like cutting it just into that hickory, just letting it fall into the hickory and pulling it out of here by the butt, but that could get a little scary, especially in the butt. When that can get dangerous. You can't get it off the stump then. You'd want a pretty long chain out there in case it rolled over and came at you. That would be scary. But we'll see. Look at the buckthorn in here. Crazy. Crazy. Anyways, that's what I've been up to. I apologize for not making any videos of all that, but it was just wasn't a good day. It was windy a bit, and just, I'm sure all you guys have had days where you don't feel like breaking out the camera. You just want to get the job done. And it wasn't pretty. It was just like none of the trees fell down, you know, well, they all went where I wanted them to, but they were getting hung up, and which was okay. I kind of knew they were going to get hung up in that mess, but anyways, but the last 4 there, we'll make a video of that, but just gotta wait for this to freeze up better, I guess. I'm gonna walk over here because I don't know if there's any more ash over here or not. Nope. I think so, but we'll see. Might be something over here. Well, there's the water running down through here. I guess this is like our January thaw. There's a fence line right there. Up there, runs down and joins up with the property line fence. It runs that way. In here. Nice black cherry in here. We got black cherry. Here's a nice one. We have a couple ash in behind here. Unfortunately, it'd be pretty easy to get out of here, except they're leaning on the fence. They're leaning on that fence right there. So that's not good. Well, the smaller one would go out there maybe, but we'll see. They're going to die anyway, but I don't really want to break the fence. I guess if I'm desperate for some ash, I can come cut these, but might have to, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have a look at them better, but not too worried about them. There's lots of other ash to cut, but hard walking in here. Okay guys, well, so 25 years ago today, or I guess yesterday maybe, the 4th, the 5th, I guess the 5th of January, which is today, 25 years ago we had the famous ice storm of '98. It froze rain for, I think, 5 days straight. Something like that. It was, for people that don't know about the ice storm, yeah, it's 25 years ago. I was reading it on no, I guess I heard it on the radio yesterday. It was 25 years ago. It was devastating to eastern Ontario and western Quebec. Knocked all the power lines down. Some people were without power for like a month. We were out here for about a week. People that aren't familiar with the ice storm of '98 in Canada, they can Google it and get more information about it. Quite a few people died too from it. It was, I think, one of the worst natural disasters in Canada's history, as far as the value, what it cost. But so it's kind of funny that it's freezing rain last night. But anyways, that's the ice storm of '98. So look that up. And I have a book up at the house all about the ice storm of '98. Someone give me. But it was quite a thing. It froze, I think it was like 5 or 6 days of freezing rain. So it busted all the trees down, the limbs, and took down the big towers, the big hydro towers, the metal towers, the pylons, or whatever they call those. The big towers. It actually crumpled those over in places. So it was pretty bad. Anyways, I'm on the fence line here, and there's a set of bars to get through right here. There's a couple trees in here I want to get. There's one right there. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a black cherry that fell down. And there's a couple ash in here I might be able to try to get. We'll see. There's an ash right there and there. We'll see how it goes. But I really want to get that black cherry out of there. It's still good and solid. Anyways, I think I'll head back up to the house. As you can see, I got my hood up because it's kind of chilly. It's damp. Come on, Pop. She's off hunting. She starts hunting, just loses track of where she is. Come on. Here she comes. Yeah, I'm going to leave you behind. Yeah, I am. Well, one of these days I'll have to burn that pile of brush. I'll probably have a little bit more to add to it if I cut those in the field down there. I just drag them up here, limb them, throw the brush in the pile there, and then drag the rest out to the wood pile. If I can't get cutting these because this is too wet, I'll have to wait. Like I said, I'll have to wait till it freezes. There's other ash to cut down the other road over there. I can get probably. This is definitely a place here if you could get stuck in. It's not like up on the other part of the road up there, where it's like rock underneath. This is like actual, you would actually get stuck in this. Just thought I'd go for a walk and show you guys what I've been up to. Might get a little bit of snow tonight, they're calling for maybe, but I'll have to go in the house and check the weather again. See what the temperatures are going to be like, but There's definitely some ash there and high ground to cut. They're big monsters though. And there's ash up here too I could cut. My house is just up there. Right there is yeah, right there is where I had my famous stuntman fall. Thought I was being a stuntman. There's ash up here to cut too. Like there's ash right here that are dying. You got that nasty bug in them. Nasty bug killing all the ash. I think I'm up to about close to 50 ash trees now I've cut this year, this season. You got a couple, 2 or 3 in there. You got a couple bigger ones here. They're kind of gnarly looking, these ones, but easy to get to though if I have to. Right there. Wow, more brushing than the firewood, but especially that back one. Look at it. It's just like limbs going every which way. That's as ugly as anything. You get a bit of wood out of the bottom. I'll have to. Problem with these, you got to clean all that up because it's going to fall out here in the pasture. But wood, I can just drag them over to the brush pile, I guess. But we'll see. Okay, guys. Well, hope everybody has a great new year. I still have some more dead elms to cut actually too. I got some dead elm to cut. I got over there's 3 or 4 dead elms to cut. Good sized ones. Sometime. And I think there's a few little ones over there maybe. We gotta do that sometime. Definitely better if there's snow on the ground for skidding, like a little bit of snow. We definitely I didn't want over a foot of snow. That makes it hard to work in the bush, but kind of hoping it wasn't all going to melt though. It's unbelievable actually how fast it melted. Ash has a nice nice red center on some of this ash. It's kind of cool actually. Anyways, well, thanks a lot for watching. I know it's not a wood cutting video, but the best I can do. We'll make some more though, I promise. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one, and stay tuned.